PhD. One day you will write books. One day commercials. One day the impossible, you will laugh at the impossible. You will look at the impossible and go, what was I thinking?
Hello, my spoiler alert friends. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. So this week, I found out some very interesting things. One, apparently over the whole 2024, my favorite show was Blue Lock. I wouldn't have guessed that, but they say based on my watch time. And now take that with a grain of salt because my son watches Blue Lock. He loves it. So maybe he's actually the real sports anime fan here. But Blue Lock was my number one. And then they gave me my number two was My Hero Academia. And number three was, which is, I can't even fathom how it got number three, but Mushoku Tensei's Jobless Reincarnation. So I literally I haven't even finished the second season, so I have no idea where they got that information from, but it is what it is. I stopped watching kind of around the time when he decided to go and find his mom out in the wilderness, even though he was warned not to. So he was leaving his wife and his pregnant wife and children to go find her. I don't know. So I stopped watching around then just because, it was already kind of, weird, but it is what it is. I was like, okay, maybe it'll get better, and it just kind of fizzled out for me. Maybe I'll go back and finish sometime, but it was just super strange that was number three on my list. I would have thought for sure Demon Slayer would have been my top three, which is crazy that it's not because it is literally one of the best shows. So anyway, I do think that it's cool that sports was like my big theme. They say sports, drama, and comedy were my top genres of 2024, which is funny because it brings me to what we watched this week. So, Hanebado. Funny, I don't even play badminton, but I was like, this show sounds kind of good. It's basically a show about badminton. It is a show about badminton, and it's been good so far. The main, it's all women basically. So there's like a few guys on their team. I don't know. I guess they have co-ed leagues, but I like tennis. And I like the Prince of Tennis. So I was like, maybe this would be cool. Like badminton, they're pretty similar, and it's also something that I don't think is very hard to get into. So I'm like, maybe I might like that. Maybe the kids might like that. So maybe I'll watch it and learn some things, because one of the best things about sports anime is that they oftentimes teach you about the sport while you're watching. So that was one of my favorite things about Awashi. It was very informative. It wasn't just all flash. It was like, no, I'm going to actually teach you what different rules are and how to do different things, and like the basics of soccer and things like that. So, yeah, so I watched that. I think I just finished episode 4. I'm going to be going into episode 5. And in that show, this player from Denmark, who, based on what we saw at the end of episode 4, is being trained by the main character's mother, who abandoned her. So that's my theory, based on how she did her hair and all the things and the flashback she was having. That's what I'm thinking is going to be the reality. And then they slyly put in the Denmark girl calling the main character Big Sister. So it was like, okay, I see what you're doing here. And she's like a prodigy, and I just think it's pretty cool. It's not like the most exciting show because it's badminton. So like, come on, how exciting can you make it? But I don't know, it's just a decent storyline so far. But then I also watched Blue Lock. Still going great. Still in the U20 series, the tournament. They just put in, why can't I remember this dude's name, but Antenna Head, the dude with the blonde and pink hair, who's super wild. They did a like legit combo with Rain's brother and Antenna Head. And it was just really dope. And you can see that the tides are changing, and this is going to be a problem because the way they're linking up is vicious. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens in both shows. in Blue Lock, it's kind of hard because it's like they could go either way. They can have it be that the Blue Lock team wins, or they can have it be the U20 team wins, and I wouldn't be mad either way. I'm just really curious how they plan to finish this off, like how they plan to tie it off and go into another season. Yeah, it's just been a good week for anime, guys. So thanks for watching. If you guys know anything, like, I don't know, or want to talk about it, drop some comments, guys. Share it with your friends, share it with your people, so we can all have a discussion. Because that's really what I want with this. Like, I want to put these videos out, and then you guys tell me what you think, and we share, and we just go back and forth with things. So thanks again for watching. I will see you guys next time.
One thing I know is that I'm going up. It's the